Today we're going to be making the bell-bottom pants, and I use the waistband from the Big Noggin Baby bummies pattern. I just like that waistband better than the larger like fold-over band. But what you're going to need is 2 mirrored pieces of the front and the back, 2 bells, and I fold mine so the pattern, when you print it out, it's going to have you cut on the fold 2 separate pieces and then you would sew them together. But I fold it in half and then I cut it on a double fold. So both of these would be the fold. And when you cut it out, it's going to be this nice big bell circle that we can just go ahead and attach instead of having to sew it all together. So you'll need 2 pieces, 2 for the front, 2 for the back, 2 bells, and then a waistband. And then once you get it all cut out, it should look like this. So 2 bells, your front and your back pieces, and there's 2, so you cut it as mirrored images. Your waistband, and then your other front or back piece. And the way that you can tell that this is like your leg cuff, because it is, or the bottom of your leg, because it's a straight line, where in the back this would be the front and it's higher up in the back. Same with this other piece right here, so it goes diagonally and then straight across at the bottom. So let's go ahead and sew these all together. Okay, so when we go to assemble these pieces, what you're going to do is lay them right sides facing each other. And then we're gonna sew or serge across this line right here. So let's go ahead and do that. So I use the Brother Lock, the 1034DX, and this is what I have my settings on, and then my side settings over here. So let's go ahead and do our next ones. On our waistband, how I like to fold it is same thing. You're gonna fold it right sides together. But what I like to do is I think it's called like the hot dog method maybe. And I just fold it over again and then I serge across this edge. My clippers. Okay, so once you have that serged, it should look like this. And I quarter my bands. So we have it nice and flat, and then I put a small little slit. I need to find my better clippers. These clippers are not the best. And then you're gonna fold it in half again and clip little points on this side, just so your waistband is like nice and even when you go to put it on. Okay, so let's grab our other pieces. Okay, so now once you have sewn your front and your back pieces, what you're going to do is open them up. Try to get you guys set up to where you guys can see what I'm doing. But you should open it up, and then you're gonna lay them right sides together again. And you should be able to tell which is your front and your back, because your back is going to actually be higher than the front piece. So once you get them lined up, you're going to serge straight down on both sides, and then you're gonna go up the center. Okay, so now I got my side pieces, or the pants on the sides sewn together, but I wanted to show you the best way that I found whenever it came to serging around this curve right here. So let's go ahead and go back to the serger, and I will show you the best way that I found to go around. Okay, so what I do is I try to line my pieces up, and you can use clips if you want to go ahead and clip like your center pieces, but I don't hardly clip anymore. I will clip my bands, but I don't really clip my center pieces anymore. But you can definitely go ahead and clip that. But I found that while you're serging this, if you go ahead and just pull it straight, it helps go around that curve and keep those seams in line. So now, okay, so now once we did that, as you can see, like it has this nice little curve into the pants itself. So what we're gonna do now is go ahead and flip our pants inside out. Or right side out, I guess, not inside out. And then once we flip them inside out, I like to grab my bell cuffs, and I like to clip one on each side. So you could either do it like right here in the center, or you could just clip these two, because we just have 2 points here. So I try to just line those 2 points up. So let's go ahead and get those clipped. And then I do the same thing for my other ones. And I do pin this one on. Just so I can make sure that they line up. But what you do is open your bell cuff up completely. You should have this nice little circle. You're gonna lay them right sides together. And then I try to line up my slit with both side seams. And then I will pin it. Same for this side. And then we'll do the same thing for this other pant leg. So open it up again, lay it right sides together, right on top of each other. Pin. And pin. And now what we're going to do is go ahead and serge completely around this circle. Okay, so now that we got those done, now that we went around the circle, this is what they should look like. Now all we have left to do is add our waistband. I like to have mine inside out whenever I add my waistband. So what I do is, you can add the waistband on before you add your bells, which is usually what I do, but for some reason I did not in this video. I just like doing it inside out. I know some people like adding their bands on the outside and going around, but I add a tag in mine. So I feel like when adding the tag, it's just easier to do it with it inside out. So here are the tags that I use, and then I use a stamp from Paper Sushi to stamp my size on it. But what I do is take my waistband, flip it right sides together, And you'll want to tell like where your back is, which you can tell the back because it is higher. And then I like to just line up all of my points, and then I will pin this tag in the center, like right on the back, just right in the center of that seam. So I am going to go ahead and pin all the way around mine. I like to use 4 pins, just one on each point, to make sure that I do have it lined up evenly. And like I said, I use the bummy waistband for mine because I do like the thinner waistband. So now once you have it done, it should look like this. And what you're gonna do is serge all the way down. I will show you how I serge it on since I do have a tag. Okay, so I'm going to try to find like a good angle so that you can see what I'm doing and I'm not in the way. But what I do is stretch my waistband just so it fits perfectly with the back of the pant cuff. And then I like to start a little bit further out than my tag just because I want to make sure that I do get that tag inside there. Once again, I just pull a little bit just to stretch the waistband, not the pants itself. And then I make sure that my tag is laying flat on this side. And then I kind of adjust my tag. I know that's in the way. And then we'll just go all the way around. Okay, and then you can flip them inside out, or right side out. I don't know why I keep saying that. And then we have some gorgeous little bells. This is the size 18 to 24 month, and they are so popular in my group right now. I hope you like this video and stay tuned for the next one.